My daughter Olivia has OCD. When Olivia was about 8 years old, I started to notice that she was what I thought was a germaphobe. I thought it was a phase. I thought she would grow out of it. She was very creative, loved art, drawing, and painting. She would compose stories that she would type out on the computer. But still the washing, cleaning, and germaphobe tendencies didn't go away. As high school approached, her teachers recommended she transfer to the gifted program at Auburn. Because of the workload, she worked long hours. She would work to exhaustion on her homework. Still doing well, what we were seeing were another symptoms that we didn't know at the time. It was perfectionism. For the first time, we took her to a counselor, and Olivia was diagnosed with OCD. And as a parent living through this, the thoughts start to creep into your head. Will she get better? Will she get worse? That's when I learned that the compulsive part of OCD, the symptoms continued to get worse. Places, words, TVs, the internet, all became contaminated. She was closing herself off to the world. One of the therapy tools is called exposure therapy. The patient is exposed to a trigger that causes the anxiety, a contaminated item, a concept, whatever causes the behavior, and they sit with it. Over time, it brings down the OCD to a manageable level. And so where are we today? So Olivia now is currently working with their own business here in Rockford. She has a boyfriend, Daniel, and they have been together for over 3 years. Olivia is a kind, loving young lady making her way managing, and what I have found is the more help and support you can find, the more you realize you're not alone. And that's why I'm here today. NAMI and other support is here to support the people and families suffering with mental illness and let them know that there is help and that they are not alone.
My name is Olivia Gaumont, and I am here to share a little bit about myself and my story and my experience with mental illness. I have OCD, which is commonly thrown around as an adjective or an excuse for being overly cleanly or overly organized, but it is much more than that. My obsessions come with compulsive rituals, which they're commonly known as, and they are illogical acts that help ease anxiety. OCD takes over your life. My rituals kept me from school. They kept me from holding down jobs. I kept my disorder from my friends. I was scared of seeming odd. It creates a very dysfunctional family life as well. I was self-harming, and I was eventually contemplating suicide. I went through many years of exposure and CBT therapy in residential treatment programs, outpatient treatment programs, and inpatient treatment programs. After small successes, followed by relapses, I finally reached a point where I decided it was time to take control. It was terrifying, but I overcame by myself using what I had learned through many years of therapy. I now have my own dog grooming business. I paint commission paintings, and I am a professional mermaid performer. I wish I could visit 16-year-old me, struggling and in the greatest darkness I'd ever experienced, and I wish I could give her a hug and tell her that the future is brighter than you could ever imagine, and that I wouldn't be able to accomplish it without her hard work. I love my present, and I'm excited for the future, but I wouldn't be here without my past.